Hey everyone, happy Saturday, if it is indeed Saturday. As an entrepreneur, I tend to lose track of the days of the week. But either way, it is comfy clothes day, so I'm just chilling at home in my PJs. And I want to talk about something really, really important today. In fact, this may be the crux of my life, and I know it's something that a lot of other people come up against in terms of trying to reach their goals. I watched a really cool TED Talk recently by a psychologist called Angela Lee Duckworth. Highly suggest you check it out. And what she's actually talking about is what is the single biggest determinant to success. And interestingly enough, it has nothing to do with how you look. It has nothing to do with your social skills. It has nothing to do with your health and well-being. And it actually has almost nothing to do with your IQ or your talent. So, what does it have to do with? A thing that she calls grit. In other words, perseverance and the ability to treat life and to treat your goals as marathons of work that never end, as opposed to treating them as a sprint. Now let me share with you how this experience has impacted me personally. One of the things that Angela talks about is that, in fact, sometimes the people who have the highest IQ or are the most intelligent, it actually has an inverse relationship with success. So sometimes some of the most intelligent people can be the least successful. And one of the reasons for that, and this is a reason that something that I have a personal experience with, let me give you an example. Academia always came easily to me. I didn't study a lot. Don't tell anyone this, but I actually only bought one textbook throughout my entire degree. And I didn't really, I did my homework obviously, but it came very easily to me. I was a great natural bullshitter. And this might sound like, cool, Kate, you're really good in school. And yeah, whatever, that's great. It was nice. I got through school easily, but that's not the point. The point is, what did I lose in having this natural ability that some of the people who had a harder time in university struggled with? I lost the opportunity to practice developing grit and strength and work ethic and perseverance. Because I can kill it still to this day. You give me a sprint, as in you give me a short-term goal. Let's say the goal is, hey Kate, you've got a month to get super fit. I'm on it. Hey Kate, you've got a month to do this. I'm on it. But for me, the experience of actually slowly over time, consistently plugging away at it is something that has been a lot harder for me over the years and something that I still continue to practice. And the research shows this. It shows that people who are naturally academically inclined, if you're measuring by academia, people who are naturally good at different things and have natural abilities, and we're all good and we're all talented at something, can often be actually less successful in that area because they haven't had the time or taken the time to build the really solid work ethic. In other words, when something comes too easily, oftentimes we don't actually have the follow-through to follow our talent and passion up with the commitment, determination that we need to get through to the finish line of this lifelong marathon or commitment. So it's something that is really important in terms of success is to actually evaluate, because a lot of people who are really great at something, really intelligent, they'll be like, oh, I'm really good at this thing. I tried it for 10 minutes and it didn't work. What am I doing wrong? I'm a failure, right? And it's the people, and we see this over and over again, the Disneys who got told, you suck at drawing, the Oprahs who got told you'll never amount to anything. It's not the people who are the best in their field who make the most success and achieve the most impact in the world. It's the people who are simply unwilling to quit. It's the people who are committed with perseverance and passion to take action every single day of their lives. So my thought for today is to really check in. Where is it that you're allowing your intelligence and your talent to run the show in a way that is actually disempowering you? And by this I mean, where are you allowing your talent and intelligence to crave that instant gratification and quick fix, as opposed to understanding that you may have the talent and you may have the intelligence, but you also need to work on growing the perseverance. And this is something I work a lot with my clients on. It's what researchers are calling growth mindset. It's something they're studying a lot at the major universities across North America and across the world to really learn continually, how do we improve growth mindset? How do we teach kids in schools to be really resilient and to continue even when they get knocked down by life, even when they get rejected or refused, to continue and to persevere and create what it is that they really want in their life. So I work with my clients on that, and it's a practice. It's a practice every single day. It's not an overnight magical fix. It's one of those things where you take slow, progressive, steady, consistent growth, and all of a sudden, this is why we see these overnight successes, right? We're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. What we don't see is usually at least 10 years of perseverance and support that these people gave themselves and created themselves for whatever it was that they're committed to. And so I really want to challenge you to take a look at where you're disempowering yourself and saying like, oh, I'm not an overnight success, so this isn't worth persevering in. Because that's actually simply not the case. It's the people who are ready and willing to really bite their teeth in and hang on no matter where that wild ride goes, who are the ones that actually follow through on their commitments and experience this. And I think we all know this. We've all seen the smart kid in school. We all knew he or she was the smartest one, but they never turned in their assignments or they didn't work hard and they struggled to get by. And everybody was like, what? This doesn't even make sense. Right? So it's about developing the work ethic. And I know it's not very sexy, and I know, to be honest, it doesn't sound like very much fun. But unfortunately, it is the reality. And once we identify that as the reality, we can empower it. And it's pretty satisfying to take this small, consistent action and be able to actually watch it add up over time. It's like when you're a kid and you have your piggy bank and you do chores and you don't spend the money in it for a while, and all of a sudden you're like, ooh, I can buy 500 5-cent candies, right? So it's really about starting to learn to reward yourself for taking this small action, this micro action that leads over time to macro results. Day 9 of the 100 Days of Action Challenge complete. I look forward to seeing you for a little Sunday session. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day today. Take care.